What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell, so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You will be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hussle. King Hussle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hussle Crazy Reactions, the Hussle Family, Turn Motivation to Means, Dog Pound Exotic Pups, Goosebumps Horror Story, Sleeping with the Rain, Walkie Made King Hussle, King Hussle 2.0, and King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways over there, and I know nobody don't want to miss out on that. And my IRL and dual streaming, so make sure you guys go tap into my live channel on YouTube and Twitch, King Hussle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom of the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, all right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hussle Nation Empire family members. We are back at it again with the gems. You know I'm back at it again with the sauce. You know when I drop these videos, there's plenty of information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero, listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because I'm going to drop these gems that's going to help you win. In today's video, we're going to talk about Levo Credit Union. Yes, Levo Credit Union. They got personal loans. They got business loans. They helping people on personal and business side. So today's video, we're going to talk about the loans that they have, how they can help you, how to structure your personal credit to leverage it towards your business credit, or just how to structure your business credit so you don't have to use your personal credit, and how to get approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. All right, so without further ado, let's do what it do. All right, so a lot of people out here trying to get funded on the personal side, the business side. A lot of people starting to want to become self-made millionaires and entrepreneurs, and you know, really just change their life around, but they're trying to figure out this credit game. A lot of people want to figure out, how is all these people getting rich off credit? How is they getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit? How is they getting this funding for this? How they doing it? And it's just all a mystery. So in today's video, I'm going to explain it all, because it's not a mystery. It's just when you don't know anything or no one ever taught you, it's going to be foreign information to you. It's going to be new to you. You're not going to understand what they're saying. So since they didn't teach us credit in school or money management in school, I'm going to be the one to do it. I'm going to be the one that helps us elevate, and I'm going to be the one that helps us grow when it comes to this money and keeping it in the flow. All right, so first things first, on the personal side, a lot of people want to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. On the personal side, we use everything for primary trade lines. This is for us to build our personal credit profile. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand how credit reports work. A lot of people don't know that you got 3 FICOs, a TransUnion, an Equifax, and Experian. 3 different credit scores with 3 different accounts that reports 3 different things. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people are cheap and free. They want to use that free Credit Karma account that gives you a Vantage 3.0 score, and it only gives you 2 FICOs, and that score is 100% inaccurate. It's tricking a lot of people, and it's fooling a lot of people thinking they got good credit and this and that, but they really don't. It's horrible. So make sure you guys are actually getting you an Experian account, $25 a month, which will allow you to monitor your credit reports, freeze your credit, and do everything that you need to do when it comes to your credit profile and see what's going on. So now, when it comes to getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, banks, lenders, and groups are looking for key factors: your debt-to-income ratio, your credit worthiness, and your credit profile. How much money do you make a month? And out of the money that you make, the revenue that you make a month, how much are you paying the bills? They want you between 36% and 45%, meaning that out of the revenue or the money that you make a month, they don't want you no more than 36 to 45% of your bills to be coming out of that. So let me give you an example. If you make $4,000 a month in revenue, because the average American does not make too much money. The average American not making $10,000 a month, $8,000 a month. That's like more like lawyers and doctors and things like that. The average American making like $4,000, $3,500, $3,800 a month. Then the average American got plenty kids, so their rent alone is going to be anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500, maybe $2,500. So if you're making $4,000 a month and you paying roughly $2,000 a month in bills, that's 50%. You already over the marker. They don't want to see that. They already red flagging you because too much of your money is going towards your bills, and they're going to give you a new bill. So by them giving you a new bill, the calculation's not adding up. So your debt to income ratio plays a part in you getting approved for a loan, credit card, or line of credit or not. Now, your credit worthiness, your credit profile. How much debt do you have being reported on your credit report, on your credit profile? How good are you paying down this debt, and how long have you been paying it down? Your debt, your payment history, and your age determines a lot, because they want to see how good you can manage money. A lot of people turn 18 and they get these cars, credit cards, and go get student loans and never pay them. And then they get delinquent, and then cars get repoed, and all this is going on your credit report. So this is showing that you can't manage money, because when you try to go get a loan, credit card, line of credit, they're going to check your credit report. It's going to say, you haven't made a payment in 126 days on this account. You haven't made a payment in 722 days on this account. And this, you got a repo on there. Like, it's gonna be like, what? Why would we lend you any money? You can't. You showing that you're bad with money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta think about it in the streets. If you know somebody or got a family member that's always borrowing money, they'll never got a job, that's bad with money, and you see they borrow money from so many different people and never paid them back, and they finally get around and come to you and ask for some money, you gonna be like, hey, no, because of their credit profile, their track record. You seen that they borrowed money from so many different people and never paid them back, and now they want to borrow money from you. It's just how the credit profile is. Y'all done borrowed money from this student loan lender, this auto loan lender, this credit card lender, and you didn't pay them back. And they see that. So why would they want to give you some money so you won't pay them back? And banks, lenders, and groups makes their money off the APR. And as long as you're making your payments each month, they're making their money. And when you stop making your payments, they stop making their money. Then they got to go to the collections and all that. So that's why, this is why all this is plays a part, because they want to make sure they give you enough money for you to manage them so they can make their money. And a lot of people don't see it like that. A lot of people don't connect those dots. So your credit worthiness, your credit profile, your payment history, and the age, and your debt to income ratio is how you get approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Now your credit score will determine your APR and your interest rate. Will it be high? Will it be low? Bad credit, you're going to have a high interest rate. Good credit, you're going to have a lower interest rate. And a lot of people look at these banks and don't pay attention to the interest rates. Like, start paying attention to the interest rates, because different banks have different interest rates, and you want to get the lowest interest rate as possible. Even people with good credit won't get the lowest interest rate, but it won't be as high as the people with bad credit. So always get the lowest interest rate, or go to the bank with the lowest interest rate, because that'll save you money and time. Now, banks, lenders, and groups want to see the 5 primary trade lines on your credit report in order to lend you a loan, credit card, or line of credit. And that's a primary trade line, auto, mortgage, revolving, and line of credit. Average American don't got none of this or know nothing about this. So a lot of people ask for trade lines. Bro, you know where I can get an auto trade line? Bro, you know where I can get a primary trade line? Brother, man, you know you sell trade lines? Listen, when you understand credit and know what's going on, you can make your own trade lines. You got a credit card, refinance it. You got a home, refinance it. You got a car, refinance it. Anytime you refinance anything that you own, it will report as a paid off car, credit card, or home. It'll be as if you have another car, credit card, or home on your credit report that you are now working on and paying off at a lower or cheaper payment or a lower amount. Those are all primary trade line hacks. Then you got AU accounts, authorized users, which is credit card accounts. And you can go to Trade Line Supply and get you anywhere from $1,000 to $100,000 AU account. And these are credit card accounts that you can buy to report to your credit report. You won't physically get the card, but it will report to your credit report as if you do, and you're making payments on time. And this will be, it will plug in for that line of credit that you need, because credit cards are lines of credit. So now you got the creditstrong.coms. They got $10,000 installment loan trade lines. You got Magnum Credit has a $30,000 trade line installment loan. You got Self-A was the kickoffs, all primary trade lines. You got secured loans and credit cards. And these are credit cards and loans that you use your own money as collateral, which will allow you to start your own credit limit. So you got $5,000 and you'll get your secured $5,000 credit card. Your credit limit is now $5,000. Vice versa, them lending you money, you lending yourself money, and you're starting your own credit limit. And as long as you make payments on that credit card each month, they're going to start raising your credit limit and start sending you loans and perks and offers and all different credit card offers and all different type of stuff. And that's how you know you're, 1, building a relationship with that bank or lender, and 2, that you're making payments on time and you're building your credit limit. And that's the whole key to start building your credit limit. So everything on the personal side is for primary trade lines. We're not using them to go get a car, do this, no. Leave the payments in there, pay the payments off and use it to build your credit. So now that you can utilize it towards your business credit and start getting major funding without having to build your credit from the ground up and do all that extra stuff and wait 30 and all that. Because y'all know how that go. So a lot of people who are in the position to get loans, credit cards, lines of credit on the personal side already starts their LLC, get their EIN number, starts their business, and they start getting major funding ASAP. Now, there is a way for you to build your business credit without utilizing your personal credit, and that's basically building your structuring your business credit the right way. Getting your LLC, getting your EIN number, and I tell y'all this all the time. Do not get an LLC or an EIN number if this business that you are trying to start, you are not making revenue with it already, because a lot of people get these LLCs and these EIN numbers with the thought, with the fantasy of starting a business or doing something, but once they get it, they not making no revenue. They don't have no product with it. It was just it was a good thought, and they do nothing with it. Vice versa, people who are already making some revenue with some type of business, doing hair, cutting hair, selling clothes, whatever that they're doing to make some money, they already are generating revenue. So once they do get the LLC and the EIN number, it all makes sense. So now they got their business bank account, checking and savings. They are able to deposit funds into that bank account, because we all know business loans, no doc loans, are revenue based. So some of them, meaning that they're just going to go off your bank statements, and we all know that there are ways to alter documents to get the amount of loan funds that you need for your business or personal. And that's just the honest to God truth. People are doing it on a daily basis. I'm not telling anybody to do that, but it's just what it is. So gotta go with the punches. So business loans, get net 30s, you're done in Bradstreet, your NAV credit builder account for your business. And when it comes to structure your business, make sure you got a business address, a business email, a business number. Make sure your business is registered with the Better Business Bureau through the public record. So now your business is popping up as a real business when they go to search, because they're going to search to see if you have an actual business. And people just be sloppy and don't be really, people be listening. And that's irritating when people don't use their common sense. Just walk in the bank with nothing and just got an LLC and an EIN number. Like, I'm trying to get a business loan. Like, what? And they go to, like, what? Like, what? That's embarrassing. And there's people out here like that. So y'all got to actually be on y'all business. They're not going to just be lending nobody no loan, giving nobody no money. Forget that. They want to make sure you can pay it back. So understanding these key things when it comes to personal and business will help you start getting approved for loans. So then you go to Level Credit Union and you go holler at them about some loans. So they got business loans and they got personal loans. They got credit cards. They got the whole shebang. So then they even got lines of credit. So when they loans and credit cards on the business side, it takes money to make money, and we all know that. They just break down the business loans and what they offer. So you can basically get you a $50,000 no doc loan with them, and understanding that it's revenue based, or they will go off your credit. So there are different loan programs that different banks and credit unions offer. They might not present it on their website, but if you call or go into the branch, they will sit down. If you talk to a loan officer, they will sit down with you and discuss the different options that you have for your bank. And that's where it comes into play. And you calling the bank before you go and say, hey, what documents do I need for a loan? Or what loans do you guys offer? So you can have those documents when you go in there and have a better chance of getting approved for a loan, credit card, and line of credit. So then they got the line of credits out here, and we all know line of credits are different from loans. When you get a loan, it's a lump sum of money, and you are responsible for paying back the whole lump sum, even if you don't use it all. With lines of credit, you get a line of credit, so it means you get a $50,000 line of credit and use $20,000. You're only responsible for paying back the $20,000 and not the whole $50,000. So that means your payments will be cheaper, and when you pay back the 20, it will go back to the 50. So lines of credit are kind of safer, and they are cheaper for people who don't want to get stuck in long-term payments at a set payments price. And they want cheaper payments because, you know, life be life and sometimes and things happen. So, you know, you might can do it now, but you might not be able to do it then. So just keeping yourself safe and aware and able to, you know, make payments would be cool. All right, so Level Credit Union got credit cards, lines of credit, loans on the personal business side, no doc loans for new small startup businesses, and they are working with people with bad credit. Go check them out. Go see what they can do for you and your business, and hopefully you can get approved. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there would be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 unlimited gems are $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. Yeah, $600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right? No screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please Do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in and getting the 5 questions for $350. All right, I'm doing a little deal for that, so don't miss out on that. Also, make sure y'all tapping in with the crypto tour, in-person limited gym, $6,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money will meet in person. Make sure y'all tapping in with my credit mentorship, $2,500 and up, trade lines not included. Make sure y'all tapping into my Potato and Telegram Millionaire Network. Go subscribe to both of those channels on both of those apps. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content curators. We go do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and making money and having fun. Make sure you go tap into my reaction channel, King Hussle Crazy Reactions. Make sure you go tap into my music channel, King Hussle X1M. Make sure you go tap into my blog channels, Milwaukee Made King Hussle, King Hussle 2.0, and No Rags, Just Riches. Make sure you go tap into my Twitch, King Hussle Live, and my YouTube, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways over there, IRL, dual streaming, reaction videos, the whole shebang. So make sure you go tap in over there. And I know y'all don't want to miss out on nothing for free, so go tap in. Don't miss out. It's going down. It's been going down. Also, make sure y'all follow me on, I got so many channels. Make sure y'all follow me on my clothing brand, Bouscalit Department. That's Hussle Department in French on IG. Joggers dropping real soon. They on the way. Make sure y'all follow me on my main IG, King Hussle X1M. That will lead you to all my other IGs. Make sure y'all tapping in with these load ups, these Cash App Bitcoins. Anybody get a $500 load up or more will receive a free jogger set, pink or black. So make sure y'all tapping in with that. And make sure y'all tapping in with everything else, man, because it's your boy, King Hussle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I will see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.